Hi Taurus, thank you so much for coming to your last half of February love reading. This is a reading for couples and singles. We're gonna go over the overall energy or message, the current situation at hand, what's causing the situation, your hopes or fears, and then ultimately the outcome. This is a reading for couples and singles. So, you know, both sides will get exactly what they need. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I'm posting. With that being said, this should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And if you want to book a personal reading, please check out the website. The link will be down in the description. And let's go ahead and get started. So Taurus, couples. Taurus couples, sorry about that. Taurus couples, 15th through the 28th for Taurus couples. What's the overall message or overall energy for this part of the month? Okay. You guys have expressed your love. All right. What's the situation for Taurus couples with love? Okay. Guys have the Five of Swords. What's causing this situation for Taurus couples? Okay. What's Taurus's hopes and fears with this person romantically? Okay. And what's the overall outcome for Taurus? Taurus, 15th through the 28th. Romantically, Taurus couples. Okay, one more time. What's the overall, or what's the outcome for the 15th through the 28th for Taurus couples? So first thing is you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius or another Taurus. Possibly there could be a third party situation, maybe with a fire sign possibly. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is kind of like the theme or the overall message for this next couple of weeks. I do feel like there's something that's being hidden here, especially with love. There's something definitely not being expressed, especially with this Five of Swords here for your guys' situation. I also feel like with the 5 being here, there's a level of instability, especially with your guys' emotions or your partner's emotions. There could have been something that happened or some type of conflict that arose where, you know, one person left and the other person is kind of left stuck, right? I also feel like this was a sudden change. I don't know if it happened kind of out of nowhere, but somebody definitely had a reflection about, you know, what they wanted with love. And I do feel like there is something completely hidden here from you, because this is Taurus, right? So what's causing it is Taurus. There's Taurus here. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you guys were definitely left out. Here's the thing, you guys have 5, 5, 5. So, you know, 5s are about instability. They're about change, conflict, personality clashes, obstacles. I definitely feel like you're feeling left out of the situation. Your partner's probably not vocalizing to you exactly how they feel, and that's putting you in a position where you're not necessarily comfortable, okay? This is actually Taurus as well. And it's like, it could be that you guys are actually not communicating at all at this moment. Like, definitely something, what happened? Ace of Swords. Maybe somebody had some clarity, maybe somebody mentioned something. There was something that was said that put you guys or your partner in a place of this Five of Pentacles where, you know, very left out and confused and, you know, really keeping how they feel to themselves. And I feel like you guys feel like you're right. It may be a little bit of a stubborn energy, but, you know, you guys ultimately feel like you're tired of being left out, and maybe you vocalize this to your partner, and it could be that your partner's dealing with, you know, a third party situation. Because here's kind of the top and bottom of the deck. So you have the Three of Cups with the Queen of Wands. So that's why I said it could possibly be a fire sign that, you know, that's causing this, and maybe you just found out about this recently. I feel like your intuition is telling you, though, that this Queen of Wands has been around for a period of time. And now you're just kind of like in this place where it's like, fuck it, I'll be by myself. I don't need to deal with any other, you know, bullshit. And I get that heavily. So for you, you guys have the Star card here as your hopes and fears. So Star card is with the Ten of Cups. Okay. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, again, an Aquarius. I feel like you guys are kind of waiting for a message from this person. You could also be waiting for, you know, this situation to change, especially with all the fives we have, right? It's like unpredictability and change. And, you know, Aquarius is all about being unpredictable and, you know, change and rebellion, you know, where sudden things happen, especially with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you guys are hoping that there's a message, you know, pertaining to making things right here. I definitely feel like that. It's all about, too, expressing yourself in a manner that comes off more so loving versus this Five of Swords. So I feel like this fallout happened, but now you're waiting for the communication kind of to come back on board, okay? Now, for your guys' outcome, and ultimately there to be an ending to the secrecy, okay? Because here's the Death, here's High Priestess, top and bottom of the deck. Maybe you just want everything out on the table so that you guys can make an educated decision on how you want to move forward. And I think sometimes the hardest part about being in a relationship is when somebody takes your ability to make a decision. It's like, okay, you know, if you want to do some fuck shit, that's fine, but at least have the balls to stand up and say, I did the fuck shit, so that I have the ability to decide whether or not I want to stay or if I want to go. And sometimes I feel like when there's a lot of things that are hidden, it's like, you know, they're taking the choice away from us whether or not we want to stay or go. So I also feel like that comes in with expressing your love, and this next couple weeks it is going to be expressing, you know, whether it's through text or through, you know, social media or, you know, in person, hoping that things kind of get back on board, especially with that Ten of Cups, but it does start from expressing how you feel, okay? So for your guys' outcome, we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, this could be a multitude of things. You know, maybe this person is finally, you know, giving you exactly what you want. Somebody is clearly giving here, one is receiving. Maybe this is a well-balanced, but there's definitely kind of an exchange going on here. And it's almost like trying to make things right. But in order to find out exactly, please head over to check out your extended reading. That's going to be on Vimeo. We're going to go over how does your partner feel about you, their hopes, their fears, what exactly do they want romantically, their next actions, as well as your advice, and then this outcome card. Okay, so Taurus, hopefully this made sense for you guys. And if you want, you can book a personal reading, like I said, if this didn't give you enough clarity, or check out the Vimeo. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get into singles. So Taurus singles really quick. Hold on, let me write this down. Okay. All right, so Taurus singles. What is the energy or the overall message for the 15th through the 28th for Taurus singles? Okay. Healing family issues. All right. Let me ask one more time. Let's put this back because that just kind of like wonkily like flew out. Taurus singles, what's the overall energy or message for Taurus singles with love? Okay. Oh, interesting too. You guys got express your love. So maybe you guys as collectively, as a group are, you know, really holding back on how you feel, right? Especially with this. Something's definitely not being expressed here. Okay. What's the current situation for Taurus singles with love? 15th through 28th. Okay. You guys have the 9 of Swords. What's causing this situation for Taurus? 2 of Cups. Okay. Here's your hopes or your fears. And what is the ultimate outcome for Taurus singles 15th through the 28th with love? 15th through the 28th with love. Okay, you guys have the 7. So kind of interesting, right? Like Taurus couples, their last card was the 6 of Pentacles and your guys' is the 7 of Pentacles. Let's start off by kind of going through a couple of things. So you guys could be dealing with a Gemini, you could be dealing with a Pisces. This is, you know, definitely Earth kind of energy, but there's nothing here like naming exactly who you're talking to, and that could be because, you know, maybe this person is a Earth sign, but they're acting like a water sign or an air sign, okay? Could be other assets of or aspects of their personality, right? Sorry. All right, so first thing I see here that's coming in heavily is I feel like you guys are in a place where you're really dreaming and thinking exactly about what you want. And you're in a place where, how do I explain this? Where you're up to change and, you know, you're up for something completely different. Maybe this person coming in for you or the person you like isn't like you, you know, and it's a change from your normal day-to-day. I do feel like you guys are probably dating a couple people, more than likely. And you're really trying to weigh out whether or not this person, or vet out, I should say, whether or not, you know, the people that you have around you are good for you or if they're not. So express yourself. So clearly Taurus is having some type of issue with expressing exactly how they feel, you know, to their partner with love. Okay, you have the 2 of Wands here. You know, it's almost like you guys are fighting, making a decision, you know, with partnership. It's like, do I express it or do I not? And also too, it's about expressing it in a manner that comes off as very fiery, I feel like. And very dominant. Like your energy for some reason this month is very dominant. Okay? Now, ooh. One more card for this, please. Expressing. 6 of Pentacles. Okay? So that's actually the moon in Taurus, 6 of Pentacles is. So it's about giving somebody exactly what they give you emotionally, right? It's about somewhat having, you know, a level of illusion here with what you have and what you can give. And I feel like that's kind of why you're trying to balance it out, right? There's a level of balance going on here. And you do have the 2, so it has to do with making a choice, you know, on partnership, trying to consider what type of direction you guys want to go into. So that's also coming across extremely strong. Now for your situation, you guys have the 9 of Swords. Ooh, hold on, too many. Can you give me one, please? 9 of Swords for the situation. 9 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. So you guys are overthinking, obviously. It's put you in a process or a state where you're trying to figure out exactly what to do, how to vocalize it, but I feel like you're kind of keeping how you feel inside, and that's why you have that express your love, especially with the 5 of Cups. And it's interesting because it's like you're upset and you're trying to, I feel like you're holding in how much you really like this person, and it could be because you feel like the moment that you express how you feel, you lose control, and that definitely could be it. It also could be, you know, something where you guys are highly passionate, so, you know, once you know, admit to having these feelings, it's like that you have, again, no control. But there's definitely something here that you're in your head about, 100%. And what's causing it is the 2 of Cups. Give me a little bit more information about this 2 of Cups. With the Queen of Swords. Okay. So definitely could be a Gemini. It could be any of the air signs. Maybe this is something where, you know, you really like somebody, but they're also dealing with somebody else. This could be your energy kind of coming in regards to love, how you look at things. And, you know, I feel like the thing about the Queen of Swords, out of every queen, right, I feel like she's probably the coldest and the one that's the most untouchable, unreachable. And the reason I feel like that is because a lot of times the Queen of Swords is completely in their head and oblivious to what's going on around them. However, that's how people feel, like they're not there, they're a little aloof, when in reality, you know, they have that photographic memory where they know everything around them, they have heard everything that's said, and they're in a state where they're processing it. And it could be that right now it's like you're trying to figure out if this makes logical sense, right? Because this is air energy. Definite air energy, definite Gemini, trying to figure out what the hell to do, okay? So what do you want? You want the Ace of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups. So, you know, this definitely could be about, you know, you guys having, you know, a conversation, a loving conversation, right? You could want that where you guys go out to dinner and it's fun, it's light, it's airy, but it's also an offer that is something, you know, you feel like you can kind of put your hands on and hold on to, and it's something that it holds some type of validity, okay? Now, for your guys' outcome, you guys have the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So this could mean a lot of things, right? It could mean you investing, right? Maybe you're investing in somebody. Maybe they're investing in you. Maybe the time that you've waited, you know, this stalled energy, maybe this comes to fruition and, you know, you actually see kind of what you've been waiting for and what you've been, you know, highly focused on. It could be a multitude of things. So in order to find out, please check out the extended, which will be on Vimeo. The link is going to be down in the description box below. But something I do want to say here is there's a lot of thought, but not a lot of action right now for you guys. So keep that in mind this next couple of weeks. Like, there needs to be more action with expressing exactly what you want in order for that to kind of come full circle, okay? So with that being said, thank you so much for coming to your YouTube video. Sorry I'm a few days late, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.